Anyway, hello and welcome to LSD Dream Emulator episode 3. Right, you were saying...
Yeah, I was saying that I was getting... touched by, I guess, indescribable entities, but, like, I couldn't see them. It's just like, you feel them,
Oh,
And,
that was horrible.
yeah, it really is. But I can give you, like, a detailed one. There was this one time where I woke up, right? I was roaming around the house, and everything is dark. The lights were not even yellow, like it's just red. Like, as in,
Oh,
I'm
I hate
walking
that.
through, like,
Red room.
I'm walking through, yeah, like a ritual, like, satanic type of place.
Mm.
So I see the 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 portrait of my parents, and I see them, like, as fallen angels instead of, like, parents.
Oh, that sounds so horrible.
Exactly, and it's like the feeling was like all this time I have been kidnapped. I have never known my parents, and it was the most crazy thing ever. I didn't, like, have PTSD. I knew it was a dream, but it was the most weirdest dream I have experienced by
God.
far. And man, I cannot explain, like, just because I saw this, right? I made sure to be quiet as possible just so they couldn't chase me, and, like, because I knew they wanted to, I guess, get me. Like, I didn't know what they were gonna do to me, but man, that's all. That's all for me. And I don't remember exactly how it ended. I guess, yeah, I just woke up and
Where am I?
go on about my day.
What the fuck? It's just in the sky. It just, like, spawned me on top of the pole on accident. It always spawn me close to water. Oh, I cannot jump in the water, sadly. Anyway, that reminded me actually with the fallen angel thing. I have
really? Okay.
I do not. This is way closer to the melting walls thing that I was talking about. What is the fucking? What's the base so bad?
You know what? I have some other dreams that I have read on Reddit. My life.
God. They won't compare. I had a dream. That's what your falling angels thing reminded me of. This might sound ridiculous, but I think I had a dream of I'll just explain it, okay? So as a child, right, as a very young child, I had a dream, right? This is, and I mean it, this is the earliest memory that I have of my life, right? This dream segment. And all the memories that I kind of have of, well, I mean, it obviously was, like, very, very different and very impactful. This is a dream that impacted my life, I can definitely say. Kind of being the first memory that I can pick up, right? Like, there is nothing that I can remember before this, right? This was, like, at age 3 that I had this dream. So I wake up in my room.
How do you remember, like, from age? Like, what?
I don't know. This is just the earliest memory that I have, right?
Dude,
of
that's
anything.
Crazy. I don't even know what my earliest memory is. Like, that's how crazy. This is like.
If you look, well, I mean, you can easily find that out, right? Just, like, think of a memory, right? You can easily start, like, with yesterday and then think of a memory earlier than that, right? As a childhood memory, and then think of a memory earlier than that, you know?
Nah, bro, I cannot do that because my brain.
Once you can't find anymore, then, you know.
I don't know if you know this, but there is this thing called aphantasia, where when you, like, sleep, or, like, when you think, you try to think, essentially your blind eyes, your third eye is blind, and that's what happens to me. I cannot dream at all. Like, I just sleep with full blackness.
What do you mean? You have no memory, is what you're saying? Or, like, you cannot imagine things, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I cannot imagine. Like, when I close my eye and, like, yeah, that's
what
I have.
I have the most vivid imagination. I can imagine tastes. This might sound ridiculous, but I can imagine tastes, right? Like, I can think of how something tastes, and I can, like, smell it and shit. I have whatever the opposite of what you is.
Yeah, we're exactly the opposite. Yeah, we're exactly the opposite, because when I close my eyes and, like, and you say to me, okay, imagine a red house, I'm doing it right now. I cannot. It's, like, only black.
I can fucking like feel the red house and like ride my fingers across the bricks that it's made of.
Yeah, you're yeah, I think it's the what I told you with the third eye. I think that plays a role. And
Well, I mean, that also
yeah,
explains why my dreams are so insane, right? I remember
Yeah.
as a child, I would like build up spit in my mouth and then imagine a taste and then swallow it. It was really cool. It's like a small magic trick that I try to tell my friends. And now, years later, that I realize that not many people can do that.
Yeah.
They probably thought I was insane. I was like, yeah, then drink your own spit and then, jeez, it tastes like cola. Isn't that cool? It kind of tastes like it. Right? They thought I was fucking insane, probably. Anyway, so I wake up, earliest memory, right? Which makes it even scary. Okay, keep this in mind. Earliest memory that I can remember. As a child, I didn't know anything, but why is there a teddy bear before the scary screen?
Whoa.
That's great. I wake up in my room, okay?
Okay.
Everybody's gone. Okay? By the way, this is also in a house that I don't know. Right? Like, this is the only, like I said, it's my earliest memory, so it could easily be a house that I actually lived in.
Okay.
Or it could be something completely different. So I wake up in my room,
Did you talk
okay?
about with your parents?
I have not actually.
I
But,
see. Okay.
again, keep these things in mind. Earliest memory ever, okay? I wake up in my house, in my bed. I look left to me, where my brother would usually sleep, because we always slept in the same room, right? For like 10 years.
Yeah.
He was gone. My entire wall is like a window, you know? Like those window walls, you know? That you have in like high-rise buildings.
Yeah.
Why? Why? What the fuck is happening? I hate this.
Ever.
Give me the scary woman. There's a person. This is very unnerving. I've never seen anything like this.
Whoa.
Disappeared, okay. Anyway, so I wake up. I'm just gonna say this now, no matter what happens in this video game, okay, so I can get it over with. I wake up in my house, okay?
Yeah.
My entire wall is a window. I look out the window, okay? Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. My brother's gone. My family's gone. I look out the window. This is like a 5-second memory, 5-second dream. I wake up. Everybody's gone. I look out the window. The sky is blood red. In the distance, all I hear is like sirens or trumpets blaring, right? All the buildings are destroyed. Nobody's to be seen, right? Blood red sky. And then my dream just ends. And that was the dream.
That's crazy.
Earliest memory I have.
That's
What
insane.
the fuck?
Well, bro.
We are uncovering
thing
something
is-
right now.
Yeah, that is literally someone, bro. That is someone. That's insane to me.
No,
What is this?
Okay, you want to know what the scary thing is? Later
yeah.
in life, I learned about the idea of the Day of Judgment. Okay.
Wait, like religiously?
Yeah,
What do you
religious
mean?
Day of Judgment. Okay.
Okay.
Now remember, I wake up in my house alone. Look out my window. The sky is blood red with trumpets blaring.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like the 7 trumpets.
Yeah. And that was the earliest memory that I remember. And I remembered it way before I even knew how it is. And you know what the scary part is? On the Day of Judgment, okay,
Yeah.
all of the people who go to heaven are taken away, right?
Yeah.
You know who remains? Those who will go to hell. Those who
Yeah.
will go to hell remain as the only ones on earth. And I, in that dream, with a blood-red sky as foretold to be the Day of Judgment, with sirens blaring, I was the only person on earth left while all the other ones were gone.
Oh my god.
The implications of that are incredibly scary.
Wait, so based on that experience, did
Yeah.
that make you like religious or like what's the? Or do you think it's a coincidence? Like, what's your
It
take
is
on
not a
that?
coincidence. There is. I'm running again. I'm running
Oh
on
my
accident.
god.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening.
So you believe in like God after that incident, or like what's your?
God after the incident. Well, I definitely believe in God, right? I'm
Mhm.
definitely not doing my part to be the most religious person, right? Which is obviously kind of hard to
No,
do,
no
you
one's
know? The
perfect. No one's
most
perfect.
religious person is kind of
You
hard to
don't
do.
have to. Yeah.
Anyway,
I have
that cannot
a
be a coincidence, right? Like, that is my
yeah.
earliest memory, right? And with the later context, right? Which implies that in that dream that I knew about way before I knew what the Day of Judgment was, I was left behind while the entire world was salvaged.
Oh
Right?
my gosh, dude, that's crazy.
My earliest memory to ever be, right? That is a mind fuck. The second that, like, the way I found that out, right? When I
Yeah.
found that out that is how it is, blood red sky, sirens blaring, and
Yeah.
what is happening? I had a.
What the?
This is important, isn't it? Because we went green for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, that dream is now like a fucking. Weighs like a fucking. That's a core memory, right? Simply
Yeah.
because that is. Imagine that would be like, imagine you have a dream of a person, you kiss that person, and later in life you like fall in love with someone and it's the exact person from your dream.
Damn, bro,
Like
that's
that
scary. That's scary.
like that is like kind of like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a pretty interesting story to tell. I just lied about it earlier. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I have a religious dream, but the reason why I didn't share it is because I didn't want to make it like sound religious to the channel and like force it, you know.
Well, I think who cares? Fucking like, why would you? You don't need to exclude
But
religion.
I hope you believe me because the most insane experience I've ever had.
Oh, I've had very weird religious type experiences, but yeah, sure, continue.
But like, I hope you might like find some similarities here. But here you go.
Huh?
So I'll just tell you the background, the
Mhm.
backstory before I introduce you to the story to the dream. So like I said before, I am blind on my third eye. I cannot dream.
Mhm.
I have aphasia. So like when I sleep, I usually get like the blackness. Like imagine how blind people sleep. That's
Mhm.
how I sleep. Like
Oh.
total blackness. Yeah. And what was I gonna say? I am a Christian. Like I grew up a Christian, but like later in life, I questioned like reality and like about God and like his plans and stuff like that. So I became an atheist after that. But
Mhm.
after that, I became agnostic. I was like, hold on, the Christians have a point, the atheists have a point. I don't know what to believe. So there, I remember this one time I before the dream, I made a prayer and I was like, Jesus, if you are true, let me uh, I want to meet you. I was like prove to me that you are real. You know, I was
Oh.
asking for signs. So I remember sleeping that same night, and the dream began. I was okay, so it starts in the forest, right?
Mhm.
I'm walking to a wooden house off a cliff, and this wooden house, it's very very sketchy, very dark, very like no one lives there.
Mhm.
Okay, so no one greeted me, and I'm walking door to door, like I'm searching. I didn't know what I was searching, but I'm searching for something,
Mhm.
and there I see someone. uh, Like I felt evil presence. Like
Yeah.
I knew it was like the devil, right?
Mhm.
So he like I don't know how to explain this, bro. The doors shut, the windows shut, the lights shut, and all I could do is I remember I was on my knees crying and then begging for the Lord to appear. I was like, Jesus, like I don't know if I said it in English or in Greek, but I made like a little prayer calling out his name. And there at that moment, I felt like this positive love, like presence, indescribable feeling. This light came down, and when I look up, I saw this white figure. Like it was so shiny. Like I didn't see a face or anything. It's just like how you look at the sun, but think of it like it's shiny, but it doesn't hurt your eyes. Like that's how the clothes were like all white. Bro, it was the most insane thing ever. And at that moment, I knew I encountered Jesus, and I knew at that moment that it's not a coincidence.
You
So
didn't
from
see his
that,
face though, right?
yeah, I did not see his face. I did not see
Okay.
his face. It was just like bro, I don't know, man. Like it's like what I said earlier. It's very hard to explain because I tried to pinpoint the verses. I tried to like explain it to ChatGPT, and it says that what I experienced is biblically what Jesus. Okay,
It looked
to
like,
help
yeah,
you
like
give.
light on his, like light covering his face. Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
the reason why I asked that immediately. You didn't see his face though, is because whenever people talk about like religious experiences and seeing
Yeah.
prophets,
Yeah.
if the dream is true, if that really happened, they always say they didn't see his face, right? His face was either
Yeah.
covered or like light,
Bro,
you know?
bro, yeah, it was the most beautiful thing ever. It was white, bro. It's like you knew you were safe. You felt
Yeah.
love, assurance, like true, genuine feelings,
Mhm.
and yeah, I then saw in the Bible that those who seek, Jesus and like the Lord wholeheartedly, the Lord will answer their prayers, and like they will appear in their
I
dreams.
mean, yeah, that's obvious then.
I'm very sorry if I for the
Well, it's
audience
fine. I did have a
watching.
dream
Yeah.
similar to that, although it was
Really?
unprompted. Yeah, I had a fucking dream. By the way, what is happening here? All of this stuff was unskippable. By the way, I cannot skip any of this. It just happens, right? Like I'm pressing the skip button, it doesn't skip anything.
This is weird. Like, can you imagine like you're just a wait? What the fuck?
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, the
Can you
thing went
imagine you're
green,
like
and we're
a
seeing things right now.
Can you imagine you're like a Japanese guy like watching yourself in this game? Like you don't even get the credit for it?
Yeah,
That's
imagine you're
crazy.
one of those children. Yeah, sure. They're
Oh
fucking
my
like
god.
faulty by now, right? This game came
Yeah.
out 30 seconds ago. Look at that old grandma. He's dead now. So mean, but you know what I mean.
Oh probably all of them are dead. Like,
Yeah,
respectfully.
this was filmed in
Yeah.
Nagasaki. All of them are dead. Actually, this doesn't make any sense because I was trying to make a joke about that. You know, the nuclear bombs, even though they were dropped 50 years before this. You know what I mean?
Oh
You get it.
my. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's so dumb. I fucked it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Anyway, what did I want to say? I had a
Something about like the unprompted
similar
dream.
dream to that. Yeah. Well, it was I'm Muslim, by the way, so just so you know.
Okay.
And by the way, this also proves it. There are so many parallels between the Bible and the Quran, like
Okay.
like you can see that somewhere in between there, all of this shit was real. Know what I mean? I want to get into a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
discussion about religion, this or that, simply because
No, this is interesting.
that is
Now,
dumb.
this is
That
very
is dumb.
interesting. Wait. So, do you know the
Okay,
Quran, like from word to word, like
no,
on top of your
word
head?
to word, no, but know above average about it. So anyway,
Okay. Okay.
I also once had a dream where
Uh-huh.
I saw what I assume was the prophet of the Muslim faith.
Okay.
Obviously not with his face and stuff.
Okay.
I don't remember the full dream. All I knew is that I went to sleep and
Okay.
then saw what I assume is him atop of a horse,
Okay.
right in kind of like a dare I say battle scenario, and I just immediately woke up, right? And I remember I told it to my mom immediately, like, what the fuck? Do you know anything about this? And she told me that, I don't know if this is how much this applies to you, but apparently,
Yeah.
if you see the face of the prophet, right, like his true face,
Yeah.
in a dream, then that means that all your sins are forgiven. Like automatically, a new chapter of your life has begun. Right.
Dude, this is.
Well, I mean, obviously,
So
I don't know if it applies to Jesus
claim
because Jesus' face
you-
is visible, and you know, as you probably know, with the
Yeah.
prophet of the Muslim faith, you're not allowed to share his face and stuff, so you
Yeah.
don't know what his face looks like, which is why seeing his face in a dream is so much more significant. But well, sadly, my dream, his face was obviously covered with a ray of light, but I was pretty close to basically getting a get out of jail free card for all of my sins.
So you said this prophet, right? This
Yeah.
prophet, you don't know his name?
I do know.
So Prophet Muhammad?
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, so
That's why I say the prophet of the Muslim faith.
Yeah, the last messenger.
Yeah, the last messenger.
Okay, so he was on top of a horse. He was fighting, battling.
Yeah, he was like, you know, like in a, I don't know what it's called, like the towels that you have around your whole body. He had a green one across his chest, if I remember correctly.
This is very interesting.
Like
this
pure
is,
white
this
with
is
a green one.
Very interesting.
And his face being covered.
This is this way.
Can we fucking, I think do we have to restart the entire fucking thing right now? Why are we just watching these things?
We're just watching the most like random cutscenes ever. Yeah.
Yeah, no button is doing anything. I do not know how long this will go on till we are allowed to play the video game again. We're just seeing like grass and stuff. And we have no experience right now. While talking about dreams and their importance.
Yeah.
This is probably the deepest talk that we've had on the Deephead Dummies channel as well.
I mean,
right? This game
it was
gets shit out of you.
perfect topic, perfect genre.
Yeah.
Perfect time, I guess.
There ever was a time to talk about LSD-induced dreams, right? No, I do not do drugs, obviously. Don't mind me just spamming the buttons. I did it! I just
you did
spammed the
it.
buttons. Okay. Yeah,
I have a question about like one of your dreams, like the one you with the trumpets.
Yeah.
So in the Quran, I don't know, but
It is also the
trump-
same. Yeah, it is.
So
What the fuck?
Whoa, what is this?
What the fuck?
Whoa, wait, is she holding the?
Something is not right.
Oh my god, dude,
This is very bad.
At least it's not a real person. It's like a mannequin.
I hope, you know. I really do hope. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. We're back here. We know this place. Oh. The fucking game lag, because it's so cheap and can't render a single fucking elephant flying up into the sky. Anyway, continue.
No, I was gonna say that the trumpets, if it's mentioned in the Quran.
Yeah, it is also. Obviously, it's a very many parallels. You know.
This is very
Well, I mean, in the lore, right? Like, as in, like, in history, you know, the books came after each other. First, there was Moses, who introduced the Torah, which is, you know, where the Jewish people are the Israelites.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy to talk about this, because I don't want to talk.
No, but like, yeah, bro, you're the guy that
I am
has
the
most.
I am so incredibly feared. This also... What? How do we get out there?
Yo, I got like, you know, you would be perfect if you were like, say, in a live stream with Islamic, I guess, sheikh and an Orthodox or like a Christian, like debater. Then you would explain your dream, like, because they would translate like what it means based on their holy books. And you would.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't want to be out here. This reminds me of another sheikh or sheikh.
Sheikh,
the way, sheikh. I don't know if you know how to pronounce it better. I'm just gonna trust you when you do. By the way, what is this? Can we, guys, take a step back and wonder where we went?
This is weird.
Anyway, there was another sheikh. I'm just gonna pronounce the way that I've learned it.
I don't know
who
Arabic,
also
but
all he did.
I speak with her. Yeah, sorry about that.
Who like he was known for being the smartest guy in the room, but starting every sentence with a "I don't know this," but simply because he was so incredibly afraid of spreading something that was not true, and
Misinformation.
Misinformation. Yeah, and that's how I truly feel. Right, I know a bit, okay, but anytime I want to talk about something, I want to say, I don't know this, but simply to give that buffer, okay, take it with a grain of salt. I am not the smartest person in the room. Anyway, what did I want to say now? Now that's distracted me. I was gonna oh yeah, in history, right? There was first the Torah, which was brought by Moses on a stone tablet, right?
Yeah.
You know, and the Israelites took that over. Well, rather, it created the Israelites, right? Which is, you know, Israel and, you know, the Jews and stuff. That's them.
Yeah.
Then later on came Jesus.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, known in Islam as Ibrahim,
Prophet.
right? Prophet Ibrahim. Ibrahim, if I can remember correctly, there's a woman, right? That's his. They're basically the same person. Jesus, as taken by the Bible, and Ibrahim, as taken.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck? It's hard to keep talking when every fucking second something happens, right? Anyway, so it's literally the same person, right?
Yep.
But described different, well, kind of differently in different books, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then there's an interesting overlap there, right? If you want to learn about Jesus, then you also gotta learn about him in the Islamic faith, where he was.
Of course.
He was also like known for example, I think at some point curing blindness and in general performing many magic feats, right? As he also does in the Bible.
Yeah. That's what also be. That's the story.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
but then obviously, then Jesus came and made the Bible, and then obviously the
only
final
difference,
prophet of the Islamic faith.
The only difference between
came,
like the Muslims and the Christian about Jesus
is one prophet. Yeah.
Is that we believe the same miracles he performed. We believe the same teachings he spread. It's just the way he died. You guys believe that he was risen up by Allah, and then we believe that he was crucified. So this is where we draw the line. And...
not to obviously again take this with a grain of salt, but I believe it is true that he got risen up because it is suspected that the idea of him being crucified and killed was spread by the Israelites, or the Jewish, in order, like in history, right? Like this is like historically where I learned this, that they basically did that in order to nullify the Bible and be like, oh, this is your God, look, we killed him, But in reality, they never killed him, right? Obviously, depending on what you want to believe, but...
What? Okay, but if that's true, then how would you explain that to the Roman, who were there, that apparently they killed him. They also they guarded the tomb as well, which this is stuff that you can't just make up out of a theory, because there's like also evidence about the tomb where it was being placed.
Well, oh god, I don't like this. I don't want to see woman hanging again. Fine, give me the woman hanging. Oh, I didn't give it. Oh my god, I don't understand. I expect things and they don't work. Let's walk into this weird wall here. Okay.
But you know what I want to say about that whole idea. This is what I
Just starting to
question
normal.
Muslims about, like, just Jesus, and like why I believe in him. Is that okay? If say that what you believe is true, that he was risen up by Allah, right?
Mm.
He didn't die probably. How would you
Oh
explain
god.
the deaths of his disciples, of Jesus? Like they got tortured, they died the most gruesome, inhuman ways you can possibly imagine.
But
Why would they die for a lie?
what do you mean? Why would they die for lie?
They,
What the
bro,
fuck? Why did he become long?
Oh,
Nobody said that he died for a lie, right? He could be assumed dead. I'm not the kind of person to talk about this, right? I just brought up the idea that I heard that the Israelites faked it to gain power and to make fun of the Bible, that they killed Jesus. You know, if you think you got
It just
more of an
doesn't-
if you think you know more about it, then I concede. You can accept it as
But-
truth. It's
by the way, we have to.
the episode.
it's- Yeah.
Okay, I'll just finish this. Okay. Oh my
Okay.
god, we've been talking about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
This went off the rails, dare I say. It's like one of those, like, have you ever played video games with your friends at like 2 a.m. and then you start to talk about things like, oh, what if it's all an illusion? What if, bro,
yeah.
what if one day we wake up and we're like in a, I don't know, it's all virtual reality. What if then, right? What if I
it's all
one
a
day
dream?
wake up as a woman? Would you? I would let you. You know, kind of like that really dumb stuff. Makes
Yeah,
no sense.
we're having those 2 a.m. talks like a
Yeah.
just like a PlayStation.
This is fucking... Oh my god, this is the most normal that anything has looked in
Yeah.
fucking years. That the dying woman reset my... dreams. Have I sobered up finally? Have I stopped drinking LSD or
Hopefully.
whatever? I mean, hopefully. We need content. Come on! We need more than woman. There we go.
Whoa.
This place. I remember this place. We were so often here and we're always gonna commit suicide. In-game. In-game, guys. In-game.
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 All right.
I definitely gotta play Hello Kitty Island Adventure after this so we can get that serious stuff out of our brains and...
Yeah, balance your thoughts in.
Yeah, definitely. Let's save. Override it? Can I only have one? Sure, fine. If I can only have one... What should we name it?
Let's name it our initials.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm back. Anyway, what should we name it? I don't know. What are our initials?
Let's name it our... Okay, so
DPD.
your initial. Yeah.
No, that's dissociative personality disorder. I don't want to name it after... We can probably spell it out, right? It's gonna take a long time. I can already say... If you like this episode. Fuck! DP. Okay, sure. Dummies. Dummies. No, don't start. Oh, it's just cutscene, okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like and subscribe button. This was a really weird talk. Definitely a one-of-a-kind playthrough, you know. LSD is where we put all of our serious talk. LSD the game, LSD Dream Emulator.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, this game actually did stuff to me.
Oh my god, bro! I'm not even kidding. Like, I think I'm not even like playing, and I have my back hurts, like my eyes, like.
My back hurts. The LSD is laying heavily on my shoulders.
I'm not even kidding. I think some of the episodes, definitely the last one, like the dialogue was better than the actual content of like, the game.
We need a dialogue. We weren't even like having actual dialogue. That was just a straight up podcast episode.